Eala's hands were shaking. Not from fear. Not anymore. From exhaustion. From adrenaline. From the realization that something impossible had just happened on Rod Laver Arena. The scoreboard above the court glowed against the Melbourne night. 4-6. 7-6. 6-1. The numbers looked unreal. 30 minutes earlier, Eala's Australian Open dream had been hanging by a thread. One set down. A break behind. The crowd preparing itself for a respectful applause before moving on to the next match. Even some of her own supporters had started accepting defeat. But Eala refused. And somewhere high above the court, sitting quietly among celebrities, former champions, and tennis royalty, one woman watched the comeback unfold with widening eyes. Serena Williams had seen everything tennis could possibly offer. She had seen power. She had seen genius. She had seen greatness. She had been greatness. 23 Grand Slam singles titles. 4 Olympic gold medals. A career that shattered records, expectations, and entire generations of opponents. For over 2 decades, Serena had stood at the top of women's tennis like an immovable force of nature. She had faced legends from every era, battled icons, defeated champions before they became champions. Nothing surprised her anymore. Until now. Because what she was watching from the stands in Melbourne felt different. Eala was not simply winning points. She was changing the emotional temperature of the entire stadium. The first set had belonged to her opponent. Experience controlled the match early. The rallies were tight. The pressure heavy. Alex looked nervous, slightly rushed, struggling to find her timing under the bright Australian lights. At 4-6, 1-3, the momentum seemed completely gone. Her opponent sensed it too. The crowd sensed it. Even the commentators had started speaking in that softer tone broadcasters use when they believe the ending is already written. But Alex kept fighting. 1 point at a time. 1 return at a time. She chased impossible balls. Redirected rallies. Took risks at moments when safer players would have folded. And slowly, almost invisibly at first, the match began shifting. The energy changed. The crowd changed. The belief changed. Serena noticed all of it. Most people watching tennis see strokes, forehands, serves, movement. Champions see something deeper. They see decision-making under pressure. They see courage hidden inside shot selection. They see the tiny moments when a player chooses bravery instead of survival. That was what Serena could not stop watching. Eala was refusing to play afraid. Even while trailing. Even while struggling. Even while the entire match threatened to slip away. At 5-5 in the second set, Alex produced a sequence of tennis so fearless that the stadium erupted to its feet. A backhand winner down the line. A sprinting forehand pass. Then a second serve return struck so cleanly that her opponent never moved. Rod Laver Arena exploded. Serena stood up instinctively. Not politely. Not casually. Genuinely. The cameras caught it immediately. The greatest player of all time applauding a 21-year-old Filipino rising star like she had just witnessed something extraordinary. Social media noticed within seconds. Why is Serena standing? Why is Serena cheering so hard? What is Serena seeing? Nobody knew yet. Not even Alex. The second set reached a tiebreak. Pressure thickened over the arena. The kind of pressure that suffocates young players. The kind that exposes nerves. But Alex looked calmer now than she had at the start of the match. She played the tiebreak like someone who had stopped fearing the moment entirely. Aggressive returns. Early ball striking. No hesitation. When she ripped a final forehand winner cross-court to seal the set, the roar inside Rod Laver Arena felt almost violent. 1 set all. And suddenly the impossible no longer felt impossible. Her opponent's shoulders dropped slightly, walking to the chair. Alex walked with purpose. Serena noticed that too. Champions recognize when momentum becomes belief. The third set lasted only 32 minutes. But emotionally, it felt historic. Eala completely took over the match. Every shot carried conviction. Every movement carried confidence. The crowd was no longer simply supporting her. They were emotionally invested in her. People leaned forward before every point. Gasps followed every rally. The atmosphere transformed from admiration into something stronger. Connection. Alex wasn't just playing tennis anymore. She was telling a story with every point. And the ending became unforgettable. At championship point, Alex stepped inside the baseline and attacked a second serve with pure fearlessness. The return clipped the line. Her opponent froze. Game. Set. Match. Eala collapsed onto the court, hands covering her face. Melbourne erupted. The comeback was complete. The victory instantly became one of the defining moments of the tournament. But what happened next became even bigger. Because afterward, reporters approached Serena Williams expecting a standard reaction. A polite compliment. A generic answer. Maybe something about young talent. Instead, they got something nobody expected. Serena sat in front of the microphones quietly for a moment. Her expression serious. Almost reflective. Then she spoke. "I've watched tennis my entire life," Serena said softly. "I've played every kind of player you can imagine." The room leaned closer. "I've seen every generation. Every style. Every champion." Then came the sentence that changed everything. "I have never seen a player like Eala." Silence. Complete silence. Even the journalists looked stunned. Because Serena Williams did not speak carelessly. Not ever. She had praised players before. Respected opponents before. But this sounded different. More personal. More emotional. More certain. One reporter blinked in disbelief before asking Serena to clarify what she meant. Serena nodded slowly. "She has something you cannot teach," she explained. "You cannot buy it. You cannot train it. You cannot manufacture it." The room remained frozen. "She has courage," Serena continued. "But not normal courage. She plays without fear of failure. That's rare. Most players are terrified to lose. Even great players. Alex isn't. And that changes everything." Phones lit up around the room. People were already posting quotes online before Serena even finished speaking. But she wasn't done. "She reminds me of myself in some ways," Serena admitted. "Not stylistically. Not technically. She reminds me of myself emotionally. The hunger. The belief. The fight." Then Serena paused. And smiled slightly. "But honestly, in some ways, she's braver than I was." The room exploded with whispers. Journalists looked at each other in disbelief. Did Serena Williams really just say that? The quote spread across social media like wildfire. Within minutes, tennis fans everywhere were reposting clips from the interview. Sports networks interrupted programming to discuss it. Headlines appeared instantly. Serena Williams stuns tennis world with Eala praise. "I have never seen a player like her," GOAT crowns new star of women's tennis in the locker room beneath Rod Laver Arena. Eala had no idea any of this was happening. She sat wrapped in towels, exhausted and emotional, replaying points from the match in her head. Then her coach walked in holding a phone. "You need to see this." Alex looked confused. What happened? Her coach pressed play. Serena's interview began. Alex watched silently. Then Serena said the sentence. "I have never seen a player like Eala." Alex's expression changed immediately. Her eyes widened. Her mouth opened slightly. Then tears came almost instantly. Not dramatic tears. Not loud tears. The kind that arrive when something feels too overwhelming to process. She covered her face with both hands. "Serena said that," she whispered. Her coach nodded. Alex watched the clip again. And again. And again. By the third viewing, she was crying openly. Because Serena Williams was not simply her idol. Serena was the reason she picked up a racket in the first place. Growing up in the Philippines, Alex had spent countless nights watching Serena matches on television. Watching her fight. Watching her dominate. Watching her carry pressure unlike anything women's tennis had ever seen. Serena represented possibility, power, belief. For years, Alex had studied her mentality more than her technique. And now that same woman was publicly saying she had never seen anyone like her. It felt impossible. At her next press conference, reporters immediately asked Alex about Serena's comments. Alex smiled nervously before answering. "I honestly still can't believe it," she admitted. "I grew up watching Serena. She was everything. She inspired millions of girls around the world, including me." Alex paused, visibly emotional. "I used to stay awake late just to watch her matches. I watched her fight through pressure. I watched her come back from losses. I watched how she carried herself. She taught me that greatness isn't about never struggling. It's about refusing to stop." The room listened quietly. "And now hearing her say those things about me," Alex shook her head slowly. "I don't even know how to process that. It means more than I can explain." Fans around the world fell in love with the moment instantly. Not because of rankings. Not because of statistics. Because it felt genuine. A real passing of belief from one generation to another. Former champions began weighing in. Billie Jean King called Serena's praise extraordinary. "She doesn't hand out compliments casually," Billie Jean said. "If Serena sees greatness, people should pay attention." Martina Navratilova agreed. "There's something emotionally unique about Alex," Martina explained. "She competes with freedom. And freedom is dangerous in tennis." Chris Evert added her own perspective. "She makes people feel something when she plays. That's what separates stars from legends." The discussion around Alex Eala suddenly changed completely. Before Melbourne, she had been viewed primarily as a talented rising player. After Serena's comments, she became something bigger. A phenomenon. Every match drew larger crowds. Every interview generated headlines. Every practice session attracted cameras. The pressure increased instantly. But Serena continued supporting her publicly. In interviews. On social media. Even privately. "She's just getting started," Serena told reporters later that season. "That's the scary part. She hasn't even discovered her full potential yet." Months later, at the Miami Open, Serena and Alex finally met properly for the first time. Not as player and spectator. As mentor and student. The meeting happened quietly inside the player area away from cameras at first. But witnesses later described the moment as deeply emotional. Serena walked toward Alex smiling. Alex immediately looked overwhelmed. Then Serena hugged her tightly. "You're doing amazing," Serena told her. Alex could barely speak. "I don't know what to say," she admitted. Serena laughed softly. "You don't have to say anything." Then Serena became serious again. "Listen to me carefully. The pressure is going to grow. People will expect things from you. They'll criticize you when you lose. They'll compare you constantly. But never let that change who you are." Alex nodded silently. Serena pointed gently toward her chest. "What makes you special is here. Protect that. Always." Alex later admitted that conversation changed her life. "Serena understood things nobody else could understand," Alex said afterward. "She understood the loneliness, the pressure, the expectations. She knew exactly what I was feeling before I even explained it." For nearly an hour, Serena shared stories from her own career. The sacrifices, the scrutiny, the emotional toll of fame, the mistakes, the lessons. Alex listened to every word carefully, not as a fan anymore, as someone preparing to carry tennis into the future. Their meeting became one of the defining images of the season after photos eventually surfaced online. Serena smiling proudly beside Alex. Alex looking emotional beside Serena. Two generations connected by belief. And Serena never stopped defending her. Whenever critics questioned Alex after difficult losses, Serena pushed back publicly. "She's still learning," Serena would say. "People forget greatness takes time. She's going to be fine. Actually, better than fine. She's going to be unforgettable." Years passed. And slowly, Serena's prediction became reality. Eala kept winning. Grand Slams, WTA finals, Olympic medals, historic victories. She became the greatest Asian player of her era. Then one of the greatest players of any era. But the numbers were never what people remembered most. It was the feeling. The way she competed. The way she fought. The emotional connection she created with audiences around the world. Young players began speaking about Alex the same way Alex once spoke about Serena. The cycle continued. One generation inspiring the next. One champion recognizing another before the rest of the world fully understood. Years later, Serena attended the final match of Eala's legendary career. The stadium overflowed with fans. Philippine flags covered entire sections. The atmosphere felt emotional before the match even began. Alex won that final match in straight sets. Then the ceremony started. And the moment everyone remembered came next. Alex walked directly toward Serena in the front row. No hesitation. No words initially. Just a long embrace. The crowd stood instantly. Applauding. Crying. Cheering. Alex whispered something into Serena's ear. Years later, Serena finally revealed what she said. "Thank you for seeing me before the world did." Serena admitted that sentence nearly broke her emotionally. At the retirement ceremony itself, Serena was invited to speak. She walked slowly to the microphone while the entire stadium applauded. Then the crowd quieted. Serena looked toward Alex, smiled, and said softly, "Years ago in Melbourne, I said I had never seen a player like Eala. People thought I was exaggerating. I wasn't. I meant every single word." The crowd erupted. Serena waited for the noise to settle. She became everything I believed she could become. Not just because she won. Because she inspired. Because she fought. Because she made people love this sport. Serena's voice cracked slightly. And because she never stopped being herself. Alex wiped tears from her face in the front row. Serena looked directly at her. "You changed tennis. And I'm proud I got to witness it." The crowd rose again. Louder this time. Longer this time. Two legends. Two generations. One belief that began years earlier inside Rod Laver Arena on a night when Serena Williams saw something nobody else fully understood yet. Greatness before history confirmed it. That was Serena's gift. She recognized legends early. And she was never afraid to say it out loud.